Mark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
Pitch coming your way next. Okay, all set to go. Digging in, Max Muncy. Swinging a foul straight back. And now the 0-1. And
That's
ball one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bounce to the right side. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Hesung Kim now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That's towards center. Ciani gets under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. And that eats him up.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Man at first, Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Step off, throw to first. Ohtani back in. Fly ball to right. Hellman makes a nice running catch. So the Dodgers leave one. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Ciani. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And there's a ball. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. This one in the air, center field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Out to short. Slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Ivan Herrera. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Misses. And the count is 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. To second, but way too late, safe there.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
0-2.
0-2 now. cut on and miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. So one left for the Cardinals, scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. Now here is Giancarlo Stanton. To the right side. To first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. Will Smith to the plate. That one fouled off. That misses, and the count is 1-1. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it. Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And that's a two-bagger.
Batting 8th, center fielder Tommy Edman.
So runner at second, 2 down. Tommy Edman digs in now. And that one fouled off.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
2 outs. The other way. And that is that. One left for L.A. We'll go to the bottom of this. Back here in St. Louis, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the DH. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. That one felt good. His 4th home run of the season. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And a swing and a miss. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman at El Toro High School in California. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Smith hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Pedro Pajes. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best,
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Matz back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one. Matz measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a sinker, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next pitch misses way outside.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That was blasted to the moon. Home run number 10 of the year, and we're level. It's 1-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that one is in the dirt. Ball one. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, caught him looking on that fourth pitch of the at-bat, and I have to think it had something to do with the sequence they threw at him. Kind of bounced back and forth between the outside and inside corners with the previous pitches, and that makes it really tough to cover the whole plate. Just couldn't get a swing off at that pitch on the inside.
That's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Now batting, shortstop,
Miguel Rojas at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside. 1-0. Left field, way back there. That one carrying. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 3-1.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Stanton now. Line drive, caught. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in St. Louis, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Michael Hellman. First pitch just misses.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one inside. 2-2. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Now batting
Michael Ciani. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Chris, when you take in a stadium, I think one of the things that I always contemplate is, where are you? And in St. Louis, Busch Stadium, you know exactly where you are with the arch in the background. They mow it into the lawn, the Gateway Arch. Basically goes from line to line and out towards center field, and then the retired numbers, the championship banners. I mean, it really shows off the history of this proud franchise.
Yeah, Boog, and this city is always just covered in red, especially during the baseball season. But they've added that ballpark village out there in left center field. Very accessible to come into this city, stay downtown, get to the ballpark, and take in a game in a great setting.
This one in the air. Sasaki. And there are 2 outs.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. In there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He makes the grab. That is the inning. Start of the 4th, and up to the plate is Will Smith. On the ground, right side, Gorman. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Fought off foul. 1 out, bases empty. And that is out of play. Here comes a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Foul ball there. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Pulls that one foul.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Makes the catch, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Gorman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Stanton is there. 2 away now. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And there's the strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Toss to Muncy. Inning over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. First pitch misses. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Ryan Fernandez getting ready to go. Leahy getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's to third. Oh, what a stop. But no chance. That's an infield single. Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Steven Matz will depart, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, John King.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now, Hesung Kim bunting for a hit, and foul ball. Nobody out, runner at first. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Muncy gets his lead at first with nobody out.
I'll set him down.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 2 for 2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Muncy headed for third. The throw in. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
2 on, 1 out. And next for L.A., Miguel Rojas. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Glove flip to second, and that's 2. So it's no runs on. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Nolan Arenado.
On the ground to the left. Hernandez over to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Donovan in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it gets by him. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
He's been swinging it really well. That was the thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting,
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they trail by one. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together for him. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Tying run and scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. And it stays fair. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. Save. In comes the run from second. Back even. It's 3-3. One out. Runner at second. And now the center fielder, Michael Ciani. That misses. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Hellman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Man at second. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Long run, tracks it down. And that ends the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5, all tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder Giancarlo Stanton.
King back to work. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That's outside. And it's 2-1. Now one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Go ahead run on base. The batter now will be Will Smith. 0 for 2 in this one. High fly ball out towards left field. That's going back. Back some more. And it is gone. A towering shot. His 7th home run of the season. And they slide in front in the 6th. It's 5-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes the manager.
Now pitching.
Andy
for the Cardinals.
Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2.
Kyle Leahy.
Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Way
Two balls,
outside,
2 strikes.
2-2. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings through it for the K. Gets to it onto first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
The center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Edman measures 5 feet 10 inches, 29 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2016. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
So hard to touch.
0-2.
I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
And now
Ball
1-2.
1 ball.
Still
2
only
strikes.
1 out here in the inning. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Ciani has this one sized up, squeezes it, out, number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kike Hernandez. Grounds one to short. Win. Throws to first, and that is the inning. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off, Ivan Herrera.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Fouled off. He was late. Struck him out looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Late on that fastball.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with. Well, I'm sure he feels really good about that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And down on strikes he goes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So 1 hit.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Cardinals.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number 52.
Matthew Liberator.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him swinging.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Kim now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter Shohei Ohtani.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's down and away. Base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ohtani back in. First pitch swinging.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Ohtani off of first with 2 away. In the air, right field. Hellman sizes this one up. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left. Bottom of the 7th. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Swinging a foul out of play.
You know, these Cardinals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Zips it to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Pedro Pajes getting ready to hit, and a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. That one fouled off. The Cardinals trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Line to left. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. Michael Hellman next up for the Cardinals. In there, and it's 0-1. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Slings it across. St. Louis goes down in order.
Pure athleticism.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Fernandez.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Stan, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. JoJo Romero appears to be getting loose. That's down and in. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
There's a swing and a drive. Raging back towards the wall. And brings it in at the wall. 2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pajes will hit next. 1 for 3. Foul ball. Fought off foul. 0-2 now. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Not in time, he legs it out. So a man at first. Tommy Edman at the plate. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one missing inside. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game, but 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for Los
Back
Angeles.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Evan Phillips.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And that's a fair ball. So, man aboard, Mason Wynn now at the plate. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
On the ground, could be 2. Oh, what a flip for 1 to Muncy. That's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Catcher, Ivan Herrera.
2 down, base is empty. And now, Ivan Herrera. First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed. The Cards down by 4. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. And misses inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Next offering is downstairs. In the air, left side. And that'll do it. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jojo Romero.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Romero, in his 5th season, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. That one to first. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Up next for Los Angeles, Hae-Sung Kim. And first offering is fouled off. Muncy gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Off the mark there. 1-1.
1-1.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ohtani, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And Arenado makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So up next, Miguel Rojas. He's already homered in this game. Out to short, Wynn. Slings to first, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave one, but they still...
Leading off for St. Louis, designated hitter, Alex
Phillips back to work.
Burleson.
That one's in there. 0-1. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Grabs it barehanded, and very nicely done for the out.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Donovan stands in now and watches strike one. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone. Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down.
Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
7-3 is how this one ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you.